JOSPONG Group took over management of the Great Consolidated Diamonds Ghana Limited from Government's Divestiture Implementation Committee in the year 2011. At the time of acquisition, the company, according to the group, had been closed down with its premises in a dilapidated state with obsolete machinery and equipment. Government needed an investor who could pump money into the operations of the company. It's 9:30 a.m. on a Wednesday. Workers of the Ghana Consolidated Diamond Company pay close attention to a state representative. Some on their own have been forced to abandon the mines, while others blame previous management for the state of affairs.
If government takes something, no one can take it back. But we plead that if government can give the company to someone who can change its state, it will be in the right direction. Maybe the person who took over failed, but another can do better.
There was a time we had to dig deep, so we needed equipment. In the past, government wasn't giving us targets, but later when the private management took over, they gave us targets and it made things difficult. They want fresh ideas to change the state of the mining company.
Now that government has taken over, we want you to find investors who will boost business here.
Some of their bungalows are abandoned. Weeds have taken over key facilities where diamonds are extracted, and some of the equipment have rusted and broken off. A greater land area where the plants, workshops, residence, and machine shop are do not have access to electricity.
This is the heart of the company. Machines we are supposed to import can be produced here. If we get electricity, we can produce them. Since they came, no new equipment have been bought.
So for 2 years you have been without power?
No power. It's a company. Yeah, it's a company. Yeah. Because initially we were working without paying light bill. Because we don't pay light bill, we don't pay rent. Yeah. So the company that pay our light bill. So yeah. Let's see.
Mr. Samuel Boatin says the state is acting right in protecting national assets.
My job is to protect the state's assets for the people of Ghana. And if property has been divested and you are not honoring the agreement, simple agreement of payment and business plans and what to put you in charge, and it's not coming, and the state is not benefiting, I am afraid, having called you for sitting down and being ignored and all that, we have to take a decision. And the decision was to take repossess it, and it's in the agreement. $17 million peanut for a plant like this with the kind of land here. Here is about 347,000 square kilometers. The concession area is about 92,000 kilometers. But then beyond that, there are other lands, gold and diamonds. The concession, I believe, was for diamond, but then they veered into the gold side, getting to the Odan side. And when we tried to abrogate it with a letter, he rushed to the court without serving the Attorney General properly. And the court said, hey, Kachi, you can't do that. And he never came back. So if he wants and he thinks that is a court issue while we have taken over, there's only one route, which is cite a contempt, isn't it? And so why hasn't he done it for a whole week since I came here last week? Last week, Thursday, we moved.
Government is acting within law.
Sorry? Certainly. I'm not a small boy. I wouldn't move if there's no legal basis. I'm standing on solid grounds.
Mr. Samabuatin says the IMC has been handed 6 months to try and turn things around here at the company. It's not so clear whether within that 6 months a new private investor will perhaps be brought in to take over the affairs of the company. But for now, the compound and the premises of the company, for that matter, remains empty, as it's not bustling with activities as many who live here in Akwetia expect it to be. Reporting for JoyNews from Akwetia, my name is Joseph Akable.